I'm going to say this as simply as I fucking can. If you don't think that Rishi Sunak and the government are doing enough to help people during this cost of living crisis, you're probably asking yourself why. Because it's the government's one job to look after people. And right now, people are struggling to heat their homes and feed their kids and fuel their cars. And the government can help. They can do stuff like cutting taxes, raising benefits, introducing a basic universal income. So why aren't they? The only reason they wouldn't pay for that is if they thought that we'd struggle to pay off that debt in the future, which means they're not giving people the help they need because of how they think the economy will do long term. And this government knows that there is one thing affecting the UK economy long term, and that is Brexit. And the Office of Budgetary Responsibility, i.e. the economic brain of our government, has said the damage that Brexit is doing to our economy long term is twice as bad as the pandemic. Now, obviously, the Tories are going to tell you that that's just Remainer nonsense. But how would they know that? Boris Johnson isn't an economist. Motherfucker studied poetry at university. They rely on their experts to judge economic decisions, and the Office of Budgetary Responsibility, those are their experts. Not to mention, we can already see the damage. Half of UK export businesses have either reduced or stopped selling to the EU altogether. We've burnt over 40,000 pigs so far because we haven't got the EU butchers anymore to turn them into food. And the very fishermen this was supposed to help say they're going to lose £300 million over the next 5 years. And this isn't new. In 2018, government documents showed that any version of Brexit they negotiated would make the country poorer economically. Which means they knew then what they know now, which is that by pursuing Brexit, they are hurting all of us. So even if we pretend that both Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak haven't always voted to lower benefits, when they tell you that they can't afford to look after you during this extremely painful time because the future's too uncertain, they're the ones who fucked the future. So if you want a government that's going to look after you and make sure that you and your kids are warm and fed, this ain't it.